Hi Leo, welcome to Inner Alchemist Tarot. My name is Muriel, and this is your reading for the second part of July. This is for Leo sun sign and moon sign and rising sign as well. So again, thank you so much for being here, Leo. Thank you for liking and subscribing to the channel as well. It helps other people find these readings. So, thank you, Spirit. Again, so much for these messages that are about to come forward for Leo and the rising sign. This is the Yin Yang Oracle by Lilith Designs. Okay. We have Epiphany and Breakthrough, and just make sure there's nothing up there. Seeds and Spring. All right. We're going to look further with the tarot, but, it looks like you planted some seeds. Maybe you did it in the springtime, as obvious that the card says there. But what I'm sensing in is that this part, the second part of July, is that you're going to, perhaps start something new. You're just going to plant the seeds. You're just going to start, not gathering up the materials per se, maybe you are, but kind of drawing the blueprints, or able to come up with the idea for the blueprints. Or it could be project, it could be anything. This is a general reading, so put that where it goes. This is the RWS Panorama Tarot. Okay, we have the Eight of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, Ten of Cups. On the bottom, we have the Three of Pentacles. And I love the panorama because it shows you a little bit more of the picture than on regular tarot cards. Okay, so, and then, of course, I'm going to clarify these with the Universal Weight Tarot here. Okay, so with the Eight of Pentacles, and again, I'll get clarifier cards. But as you can see, this person's hard at work. They're working on something. They're working on a project. They're working on their money, because Pentacles represents money. It's Earth, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energies. So, this breakthrough, again, you might either, like I said, maybe gathering the materials. You might be doing that or have the idea to do that. And again, maybe some of you planted some seeds, as, obvious as that card says earlier on this year. In springtime. So let's see. Ten of Swords, it's man down. Ten of Swords is when, some major stuff went down, stabbing in the backs, whatever happened that brought you down. You can't go any further. But the clouds are parting and the sun is coming out. So Ten of Swords, it's the air signs, it's the mind. You have Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energies here, but it's the mental realm, the mind realm, something that either got you down mentally, that other events could have involved people, circumstances, and it's man down, but it's over. It's over. And what comes up after it, as the sun is clearing, is that we have the Ten of Cups. Cups being the water signs, Pisces and Cancer and Scorpio energies. The water, you see how they're all playing and happy, they're next to the water here, and it's a happily ever after card, essentially, with relationships, emotions. So it had to end, whatever it was. But again, we're going to get clarifier cards so we can put this together. And I want to say, too, happy birthday to those of you who have a birthday from July 20th, I think, 21st on, because I won't be back. Actually, I'll be taking a break, so I won't see you guys at all, because I'll come back in September, but one more time, and I'll be staying pretty steady with the readings after that. But happy birthday. May you have a very, very beautiful birthday. Okay, Spirit, what is this Eight of Pentacles? Ace of Cups. Beautiful. And so with this, you know, with the Ace of Cups, it's showing to me that you're getting a brand new start here. Cups being, you know, again, your emotions or relationships. It's with water. So something's happening there. You know, you've been working hard. It'll give you the opportunity for a new start with a project. But let's go further so I see what I'm looking at here for you, Leo. So let's see. What is this Ten of Swords, Spirit? The Hierophant. And of course, you know, we're all protected, but you've been getting a lot of assistance during this. You know, that's where the epiphany, the breakthrough, you know, it's been coming from your connection with Spirit. So, you know, man down here, whatever it was, it had to clear. Okay, let's look a little bit further. Oops. That right there. Spirit, what is this Ten of Cups? It's made you more connected. Whatever it was that got you 10 swords down. It could have been 10 different people or 10 swords from the same person or whatever throughout life. And it made man down. You can't, it's over now. And so you're going to get up eventually. And I feel like it made you that teacher. You can share your wisdom as the Hierophant, you know, is so much connected, as above, so below. And these two people here are working. And they're also balanced. So the keys right there is representing the balance of the polarities of the masculine and feminine. So, you know, and then there's the pillars, and the pillars what represent, you know, a transition. It's like a rites of passage in a way. Yeah, and it made you wiser. So what is this Ten of Cups? The Ten of Pentacles, no fooling. 10, 10, 10. Wow. So you got some completions happening here, Leo, for the, as we move into your sign, right? We're also going to be entering the Mercury retrograde at the end of the week here. That's July 18th, I believe. But we've been in the shadow period for a while. It's usually a week before it starts, and then it retrogrades for 3 weeks. And then there's another shadow period for a week after that. So we've been in it for quite a bit. But again, it's returning to like what you may have been doing in the early springtime or springtime. And then now it's coming through. Some kind of something's going to keep you very, very busy here. And the rewards are unbelievable. I mean, you got the Ten of Pentacles is all about generational wealth. That family is happy. You got the grandfather here with the dogs and the children. And the whole family is together. And that's completion again. So it's a very wealthy type of card to get. Again, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Earth energy is very grounding. And again, with the Ten of Cups right next to it. So to me, that is just very extremely auspicious, let's just say, for you to look forward to something for your birthday. Beautiful thing to happen for your birthday. Okay. On the bottom here, we have the Five of Cups. And, you know, again, we're in Mercury retrograde. And we're going to be moving. So you put RE in most words, and that will assist you through it. Sometimes you don't even feel it. You know, we're sovereign. You don't have to let everything affect us like that. But, you know, it does have us more of an opportunity to look to our past and, yeah, look to our past. But what happens is that when you go back, you take care of it so you can move forward. And that's what's great about the Mercury retrograde. So as you can see in this card, you know, they're like at the black cloak, like they're grieving and over these 3 cups, the relationships that perhaps didn't work out. But if you notice, there's the 2 of cups right here. And with the 2 of cups and the Ace of Cups, that's 3 of Cups. And that's, again, good celebration. But he's not seeing the 2 cups, is at the point of this card. So it's actually a really good card. It's just that, you know, there was grieving going on here, but there's 2 cups standing and this beautiful Ace of Cups. You don't have anything to worry about. There's no big challenges, Leo. It's just that some things may be coming up during the retrograde that may, you know, bring you back around again. But understand you have those 2 cups standing right there. We have this 3 of Pentacles too. So the 3 of Pentacles is working and collaborating with others. You know, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Earth energies here. The 3 of Pentacles, and everyone has something to offer and to share to the project. Collaborating with others, planning with others, making, you know, and that could be your spiritual team too. It doesn't have to be physical people, but you put the pieces again where they go. You know, let's just say this breakthrough is going to leave you a totally different person, Leo, by the end of this month. It's going to go fast. Confusion and clarity. Here we go. Joe, we were just talking about. Fog often brings confusion, but it also provides you with an opportunity for reflection. Today, you may feel unclear, but this is the moment to pause and reassess. Stay calm, and clarity will gradually emerge from the mist. And that's exactly it. But I don't feel like that's going to be such a big thing for you, like we're saying with that 5 of Cups showing in. I don't feel like that's going to be a big problem. Okay, let's do one more from this. Peak in energy. Summer solstice. The summer solstice represents the peak of energy, and today you may feel energized and full of drive. Use this power energy to push toward your goal, forward with your goals, break through obstacles, and make progress. And there's the other breakthroughs wording right there too. So it's a lot like that. It's like these 2 cards go hand in hand. That's awesome. Yeah, very similar with the sun peeking out like that. And you are the sun, you know, Leo. You're a shiny, shiny sun. So that's a representation of the Leo energy. So that's beautiful. You know, it's power. Use that energy to push forward your goals. Break through whatever it is. The obstacles could be relationships, you know, things that might be coming up in the past. And making such big strides for this whole rest of July. And you'll come out, like we're saying, a totally different person with all this. This is amazing. What a beautiful reading. I'm going to do one more card, draw from the Tarot of the Owls deck here, my tiny cards. And we're going to do one more just for fun. We have the 2 of Cups. And that's beautiful. The 2 of Cups is, as you can see, you know, it's a union. 2 people coming together. But it also could be collaboration. So it could be like 2 coworkers collaborating or something happening at your work, or but generally it's a collaboration. It could also be, like you were saying before, your team, your spiritual team. It could be you and your soul, you and your higher self, you know, coming together during this time, because I feel more towards that. I'm leaning, but again, you apply it for how you want it, what fits for you. Is that, you know, especially with this Ace of Cups right here. It's just the 1 cup, that one golden, overflowing, abundant cup coming in here. That it could have a lot to do with you really merging with your higher self. And there's so much, there's going to be breakthroughs and clarity, even though stuff might come up that might challenge you a bit, but you have nothing to worry about. All that stuff's over and you're moving on. And it's a very beautiful reading, Leo. So thank you, Spirit, so much for these messages. Thank you, Leo, for being here, liking, subscribing. And until next time, again, happy birthday and many blessings on your journey.